He likes it.
Yes.
And he'll ask
Some of you
me
probably, or maybe, I don't know how many of you heard this lady.
He stumps me.
But
He stumps me and it drives me nuts. Because I'm like, no,
you
you
know,
don't get to know more than I do.
About this time of year, we're all exhausted, tired.
Yeah.
Everybody's just ready to just scream.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so when I feel like that, I always go look up this lady and I watch this video because it always just makes me say, you know,
Now I know what I'm
Yes. it is working. So,
I love them.
you ran out of that because I don't have all these.
Oh, is this that one?
I love it.
I watch all the TED Talks.
I saw it.
I watch all of them, so.
You don't have a speaker?
I just want to work.
I'm talking about what happened in the school. Both my parents were educators. My maternal grandparents were educators. And for the past 40 years, I've done the same thing. And so needless to say, over those years, I've had a chance to look at education reform from a lot of perspectives. Some of those reforms have been good, some of them have been not so good. And we know why kids drop out. We know why kids don't learn. It's either poverty, low attendance, negative peer influences. We know why. But one of the things that we never discuss in ground discuss is the value and necessity of human connections. Relationships. James Comer says that no significant learning can occur without significant relationships. George Washington Carver said,
Everybody's done back here except Mr. B. Did you sign in?
No.
No. Okay. Mr. B is the only one. I'm sorry, Miss Luncheon. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure it is.
And I've actually had a teacher tell me that before. I don't get paid for the kids to like me.
Nope.
and I said to her, well, your year is going to be long and arduous, dear. Needless to say it was. Some people think that you can either have it in you to build a relationship or you don't. I think Stephen Covey had the right idea. He said you ought to just throw in a few simple things, like thinking first to understand as opposed to being understood. Simple things like apologize. You ever thought about that? Tell the kid you're sorry. You're sure. I taught a lesson on ratio. I'm not real good with that. I got back and looked at that teacher edition. I taught them all that was wrong. So I came back to class the next day and I said, look guys, I need to apologize. I taught the whole lesson wrong. I'm so sorry. I said, that's okay, Miss Pearson. You were so excited. We just let you go.
I just love that.
I have had classes that were so low, so academically deficient that I couldn't. I wondered, how am I going to take this group in 9 months from where they are to where they need to be? And it was difficult. It was awfully hard. How do I raise the self-esteem of a child and his academic achievement at the same time? One year I came up with a bright idea. I told all my students, you were chosen to be in my class. Because I am the best teacher and you are the best student. I are on that. So we can show everybody. One of the students said, really? We have to show somebody that happens how to do it. When we walk down the hall, people
I don't know what it
Mm-hmm.
and I gave them a thing to say, I am somebody. I was somebody when I came out here. Somebody when I leave. I'm powerful, I am strong. I deserve the education that I get here. I have things to do, people, but let president, places to go. That's it. Been saying long enough. I've watched my mother take the time to recess, go on home visits in the afternoon, buy combs and brushes and peanut butter and crackers to put in the desk for the kids that needed to eat it, or washcloths and soap for the kids who didn't smell it, because it's hard to teach kids to smell. And kids can be cruel. And so she kept those things in her desk, and years later, after she retired, I watched some of those same kids come through and say to her, you know, Miss Walker, you made a difference in my life. You made it work for me. You made me feel like I was somebody when I knew at the bottom I was. And I want you to just see what I've become. My mother died at 92. There were so many former students at her funeral. It brought tears to my eyes, not because she was gone, but because she left a legacy of relationships that could never disappear. Can we stand to have more relationships? Absolutely. Will you like all your children? Of course not. And you know your toughest kids will never accept. You won't like them all, and the tough ones show up for a reason. It's the connection, it's the relationships. And while you won't like them all, the key is they can never, ever. So teachers become great actors and great actresses, and we come to work when we don't feel like it, and we listen and do a policy that doesn't make sense.
They're sour?
Teach.
You don't like them?
We teach anyway because that's what we do. Teaching and learning should bring joy. How powerful would our world be if we had kids who were not afraid to take risks, who were not afraid to think, and who had a champion? Every child deserves a champion. You can have the chairs. Understand the power of connection and insist that they become the best that they can possibly be. This job doesn't
I just love her.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm feeling discouraged or down, I always go back to that video. She's just amazing. She says it all. Okay, so I gave everybody a heart, or if you didn't get a heart, since tomorrow's Valentine's Day, just pick one of the questions and write your answer, and then share your love with somebody around you.
Hold on.
So I'll read it to you. Who else doesn't have one?
What intervention or strategy have you used that works well when a student is failing at the
Do me a
6-week
favor, go
mark?
to the bottom
Yeah.
right hand of the screen. See that little slide?
Yep.
You can increase there.
Make it full screen.
The slide?
Yeah. I'm waiting for this button to work, so it'll make the whole thing big.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah. There we go. Is that better?
So just answer, you don't have to answer all of them, just pick one and answer it. So what intervention strategy have you used that works well when you have a student who is failing, say, at the 6-week mark? Maybe what something you do, is standard for you. How about if they're at the end of a semester, what would you do? What is one thing that you would do? You know they're failing, it's the end of the semester, what have I gotta do now? Because we don't want our kids to fail, right? Yes,
Is that the beginning semester or is that the ending semester?
it doesn't matter.
Well, it makes a big difference.
Well, I mean, it's probably the middle of the year. What are you gonna do? You don't want them to fail the year, right? Or what would you do if 50% of your classroom is failing and they're not making improvements after 6 weeks, after 12 weeks, at 18 weeks, they're still 50% of your class is still failing. What are you gonna do?
Cry.
Yeah, definitely cry. Just pick one and then share it with somebody next to you.
That's what we're writing on the hearts, correct?
Again and again and again.
How many has anybody in here ever done that with a student? They failed, say, like she said, they got 18 of them wrong and only 2 of them right, but you put a +2 on there and a big old smiley face. Has anybody done that in here?
I've had to. Just change the way that
Just-
they
right.
put a smile on their face.
Just a different perspective, the kid said, am I failing? And she said, yeah, you're still failing. But instead of sucking all the life out of it because you missed 18, she made it into a positive thing. Well, you got a +2, so you're on the way up. Kid's probably gonna try a little bit harder next time. I just love that. Am I still failing? Yes.
What have you used? All of my energy and strength and
Sweat and blood and tears.
right.
Just share.
Wow.
Hey, vomit and sweat and tears.
Okay, okay,
Come on.
okay.
I'm just piggybacking off what you said, ma'am.
Almost the same thing.
It's like, it's hard to read.
Like if it's at the end of the semester, if it's like in the 6 weeks, we'll do one pass this 9 weeks, then this 6 weeks.
Johnson, you wanna share yours with me?
Oh,
Go ahead. Share.
I chose number 3, and I said change the way I'm teaching, reevaluate myself and see what I need to change, because it's not my students, it's me at that point. When 50% of my students are failing, it's not my students, it's me.
How about Mr. Hernandez?
What about me?
Which one did you choose?
1, 2, or 3.
Okay, I see the numbers now too. What if you use at the end of a semester if a student's still failing? It doesn't do me any good to bring them down or just to give up, so I just tell them to keep smiling and keep bugging at it, keep trying. Okay, so they failed, but they improved. That's what counts. If next time they fail again and they still show growth, then they didn't fail, they improved.
How about, Ms.
I did number 3. If 50% of them are failing, then you need to go back and reteach and try different strategies to get them to learn. Obviously, like maybe it needs to be more kinesthetic or more. You just need to reach them by their learning styles.
Anybody else, one more wanna share? Ms. Hernandez?
I did the second one if, at the end of the semester, a student's failing with that in-between marker. And I said, have contact with the student personally to see like what they did get, what they didn't get, and figure out a plan for success for them. So figure out how much growth they've had, where we need to be, and how we're gonna get there.
So that kind of goes on the lines with like what Rita Pearson was saying, making that connection and that relationship with the student. Like, finding out, hey, you know, what's going on, maybe you can help them out, you know more about it, right? So, what I do when my students are failing. So, assess what's really causing the low performance and which intervention to use, because maybe it's an outside influence, maybe it's something going on at home, maybe they really can't get it, you know, keep good RTI data, and over time, do they start getting it or they don't? Review the student profile data, identify the learning challenges and what's specifically happening when it occurs. Some of this, like, we move away from everybody sometimes, maybe they do better. Identify what interventions have been used. Identify possible contributing factors and check with other teachers. Maybe you can say, hey, I know you had this student, or you have this student this year, or you have them the same class. Student profile, there should be every student should have a profile. They have their grade, attendance parties, because that can affect grade. Behavior can affect whether a child is successful or not. Look at their testing results, their benchmark, and anything else that they can do. And defining the nature. So what is the low performance? When is it occurring? Where is it occurring? And how is the student responding to feedback? You know, you're obviously trying to teach them, because involvement, after-school tutoring, the use of support staff, explicit teacher strategy. Why is the performance related? Is it teacher strategies? Is it the relationship with the student? Is it lack of classroom resources? Is the curriculum too challenging? Is it too easy? Then you can look at the student and say, is it their motivation, skills, low confidence, lack of prior knowledge, social emotional issues, and we have all of those. There's some of all of them. The parents lack the skills at home, don't provide support, and they lack home structure. And then, of course, organization. Too many students. We're lucky we have very small classes. Lack of resources and lack of support. Here's some best practices. This is just, y'all all know that I'm doing hours of research to finish up my program. But this is just one of the areas I looked at some of, areas in our school and looked at some of our grades and then ways that we can make it improve. Some of our kids would have failed. So create a plan with the low performing student, share your optimism, and gain the student commitment to the goal and the plan. Miss Arredondo said she sits down with her students and she, talks about that. Teach learning strategies and specific prerequisite skills. Sometimes we have to go back a little bit. Unfortunately, some of our kids, they don't have it. We have to go back some. Create, select, corrective, and differentiation activities, techniques, and provide opportunities for retaking tests and reviewing assignments. I know Ms. Holman does that and Mr. Dominguez. So creating a failure reduction. So basically that's intervening. So they say to identify short-term goals. Start out with like 5 to 10 days. You start with a short-term goal, the subject area in the class, and then what improvement is desired and needed. Sit down with a student and say, discuss all this, write it down, make a plan. And then determine the indicators of success. Are they consistent? On time with attendance? Successful completion? Do they complete their in-class and their homework assignments? Grades C and above on assessments? Consistent participation in intervention activities? I'm not sure how it works in middle school. I know like usually the elementary schools will have an intervention time built into your program. And then demonstration of learning skills and strategies. And then are they showing responsible behavior? So identify the obstacles and what's needed to overcome challenges. Some kids don't have memory storage and retrieval, believe it or not. It's hard for them to remember. So we may have to come up with a plan on helping them remember. Note-taking, vocabulary attainment, and development of that. A lot of our ESL kids like in that area. Writing and summarizing, reading, and literary analysis. Self-assessment and adjustment. Sometimes kids just need to talk to them and say, hey, I'm seeing this. Do you see this? Where do you see the problem? Learning to be an advocate for ourselves. I see a lot of our kids here that don't know how to advocate for themselves. They won't go up to the teacher and say, hey, I know what I do. They won't do it. So we have to teach them. We have to teach them how to self-advocate. Problem solving, interacting, speaking, listening, collaborating with others. Goal setting and planning, decision making. I know we use Rachel Reyna for reading and writing, and I just couldn't think of all the strategies we use when we use the cues a lot, or any other strategies. We have to teach all of that. That's our responsibility as a teacher. It's not just teaching the kids. All of these things we have to teach them as well for them to be successful. So create and use scaffold activities, strategies, and tasks for learning success. So practice, teach the same material in a different way than the original method. Involve students in a different way than the original involvement. Provide exceptional experience. So like that was like Ms. Dunsford was saying how, changing up the way she does things. Maybe they're not getting it, so she's got to change the way she's presenting that material to teach it. So here's some examples of correctives: reteaching, alternative notebooks and materials, workbooks, academic games and workstations, small group study sessions, individual tutoring, labs, experiments, and on, computer-assisted instruction with audios and videos. And then, of course, differentiate the content, vary what the students will learn, and the materials that depend on the content. Vary the process, vary the activities through which the students make sense of key ideas using essential skills. Then differentiate the learning environment, vary the classroom conditions that set the climate, expectations for learning and physical conditions. Differentiate the product, vary how students demonstrate and extend what they understand and can do as a result of the span of learning. And then you have to monitor that plan and adjust it and celebrate it. So review the success indicators. When they have success, make sure that you're giving them that positive feedback when they make that little success. Make it a big deal. Recognize the incremental progress. Determine what created those positive results. What happened? What changed? Adjust the plan and strategies and or establish a new goal. Share the feedback on other teachers, parents, and support staff. What's working in your class? You know, I know that we have kids that are doing really good in some classes and others are doing awful. Well, what's working in your class? What are you doing differently? Share that information with each other. Work as a team. And then radically celebrate progress and provide encouragement and optimism. So, that's it. I just wanted to share that. I do have a couple of handouts that I found that were really, really good. I know we talk about differentiation a lot. And, yeah, I'm just so pass it around. But these were really good, and they had a lot of checklists. So, I mean, it's like every kind of differentiation you could possibly imagine. So I just printed them off so I could share them with you. So when you're thinking of those kids that you don't know what to do. And then this one is accommodation. And it's got the area that you could possibly accommodate. Lots and lots of accommodation. So thank you.